Let's talk about the food. This is one of the most important things when you go on
Absolutely.
a cruise.
We were like, oh, the butter.
Yes, I gained like
I
7
didn't gain any.
pounds. That must be awesome.
Top notch on the shows.
The belly flop competition. That
Top notch.
Yeah.
Everybody. It is amazing, the customer service. You're treated like royalty.
all the time.
Yeah. He probably thought, what are these weirdos
But
doing?
it was pretty private.
Oh
She
my
got us a
goodness.
room upgrade. You may drive, probably not, because she don't want to. Excursions.
Excursions. The biggest part.
Yeah. The whole point of this trip was to go to Mexico and see.
The Mayan ruins. Oh, I thought you meant in the pool.
No, I just mean we was at the pool hanging out.
I was like, did you go on a different trip?
They made me eat hamburgers. We wouldn't go to the fancy dinner. We was eating
We went
hamburgers.
once to the fancy, once or
One
twice.
time.
It was hard.
We got, dressed up.
Oh yeah, to the nines.
Yeah. You get your shows. You get your food. Then they're taking you places.
Guess what? The wife doesn't have to cook. All he can.
Yeah.
And I could clean the room a little bit,
And
but
it's-
I didn't.
And if you do like,
You know how women are. I don't know.
yeah, I know how that is. Radiance of the Seas was launched in 2001. 11 dining options, including 7 bars and restaurants, 3 pools, a spa, state-of-the-art fitness center, which was back then. Did we ever see that?
I think, yeah, we walked in there, I think.
Okay. Rock climbing wall, mini golf, basketball court, and it says Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we have to pay extra for.
Well, I'm just wondering if this was their launch in 2001 and they're talking about
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. It has 1,071 cabins and a guest capacity of 2,143, and it can hold 2,466 passengers and 894 crew members.
You wouldn't know it was made in 2001.
No, you can tell it's an older ship, but it is beautiful. Let's get into this. We're going to review everything, to talk about how we felt about the ship, Royal Caribbean. I want to start off, let's talk about the food. This is one of the most important things when you go on
Absolutely.
a cruise. It's one of the biggest things.
Any vacation.
And, it's included, a lot of these dining options are, and they actually have some where you can pay extra. Well, we stuck to the freebies. I want to tell you one thing. I know food. I travel a lot for work. I go to fast food restaurants, sit-down restaurants. I've been to Vegas multiple times. And, some of the best chefs in the world are in Vegas. We went to Disney World. And we went to, it was the #1 breakfast place in the world, they said, or something, at the Animal Kingdom. I just want to get that out there and let you guys know that we've been to a lot of places to eat. And I like to try new things. And so what was your favorite part of dining?
We were, of course, on the diet, so getting bread again with the amazing butter.
Yeah.
I mean, the butter blew his mind.
I mean,
We've Googled this butter.
I loved the butter there.
And one of
It
our
was
favorite
so
YouTubers
soft.
just went on a cruise.
And
they had the butter.
They mentioned the butter.
And we were like, oh, the butter.
Yes, we got so excited about the butter and the bread. And they had all kinds of different options of bread.
Yes.
And like that, I wish we would have had, I would have totally just went off the diet and tried all that stuff.
We were trying to be good.
We was trying to be good.
But it's hard when you're on a cruise.
And I'm actually paying for that
Yeah.
now. I'm trying to get back on it, and I'm going through the keto flu again.
Yeah.
So, but I wish I would have just totally went off of it. What did we gain? I gained like 7
I didn't gain any.
pounds. What?
I didn't gain any. I stayed the same as I was before we left.
Wow. That must be awesome. What was your favorite food?
The last day would have to be the chicken parmesan. I think it was Italian day maybe, because each day is a theme for the dinner. And it would have been the chicken parmesan with the spaghetti.
I think one of my favorite foods was, I got an omelet one day. That was probably, and I'm going to say they had, I can't really remember, I'm going to say the dessert
It's been
The
almost 2 months, so
apple
it's kind of hard.
cobbler.
Yeah. And they had some kind of fudge, a chocolate fudge
Yes.
with ice cream. Oh, man, that was good.
That was amazing. I tried some escargot, and that was
He loved it.
really good.
No, I'm going to do it.
And if you don't know what that is, that's snail.
Yeah.
So you don't want to try that. And I love to try new foods. I love sushi.
Yeah. I love sushi, but it's a texture thing for me with that. And the people that were sitting next to us, they'd get things, and I'm like, oh man, that looks good. I should have got that instead.
Yeah.
And I could have got it if I just asked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you could.
things you learn.
You could order extra.
Yeah.
We found that out before the cruise. You can order extra stuff.
Yeah.
So if you want 2 of the same thing,
If you get an appetizer that you don't like, you can try a different one. Or a main meal, whatever your meal
and
is.
that was one of the best things we found out.
Yeah. So wonderful.
The shows. What did you think about
Oh my
the shows?
gosh. Top notch on the shows. The comedians, the productions, the singers, all amazing.
Yeah, and they had a show every night.
Every night. It was different every night.
And they actually had other stuff going on, just like, day 5, we had the sexiest man competition, the belly flop competition. That was funny.
Those are hilarious.
What'd you think of the pool area? We spent a lot of time in the pool area.
Yeah, we just sat, in the chairs. There was a lot of people. I mean, you couldn't have went in there and just, they're small. And when you have 2,000 people on a ship,
Yeah.
you're not going to get in the pool.
Yeah.
And there's kids everywhere.
Now, she wanted to get in the pool.
I would have gotten in like the adult area. It was a lot quieter. There wasn't as many people. We just didn't do that this time. So,
Is there anything you wish you would have done?
probably get in the pool.
Get in the pool?
Yeah.
Well, mine, I wish we would have spent more time at
The Schooner Bar.
yes. And there's shows in the back by it. I wish we would have went to some of those shows. And some of it's just like a trivia thing.
Yeah.
Or
We did that
Did they
on our
have-
Carnival cruise.
did they have bingo probably back
Yep,
there?
yep.
And stuff like that.
It's just hard to do everything on a cruise.
Yes.
You're going
And
to
that-
have to
that's
forego
what-
something.
That's what makes it so good, though, is like we could go on this
Again,
again and it would be a totally
Yeah.
different experience.
every time.
Yeah, just staying in a different cabin
Mm-hmm.
and even going to the same exact places, we could just do a different excursion.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, you can just keep going to these places. And like the food's going to be the same on this ship as it is on this other Royal Caribbean, I feel like. They got mostly the same
It's all the
restaurants.
same. I mean, their newest ships are serving the same thing. We looked at a menu.
Yeah, and we've seen what they've been having. So don't think because you get an older ship,
Yeah.
you're going to get older service. It's
Nope,
the same.
It is the same. And that's the other thing, the service, top notch.
Yeah.
Everybody. It is amazing, the customer service that is on a cruise ship. You are taken care of.
Yeah, from our waiters. And I'm not just talking about our main waiter and
Room attendant, the other guy that was the waiter,
the pool
the
guy.
sidekick
Yes.
to our waiter.
Yes.
I mean, you're treated like royalty.
Yeah, it's amazing how well you're treated. Everybody treated us. All the employees were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd. What did you think about the crowd?
It was great. I mean, there wasn't, knowing that there's that many people on there, it didn't feel that crammed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the ship was sold out or not. We never found that out.
we don't know, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I never felt like there was any shenanigans. It wasn't too loud. I mean,
No, there was a few kids.
yeah, but they were well behaved. I mean,
No, it wasn't bad at all.
no.
They're
We never heard any noise in any of the cabins beside us.
yeah, it was like maybe nobody was there. Well, there was people there.
There was people
'Cause
there
we
on the
seen
one
them,
side.
and we seen when we first got there with our luggage, there was luggage
yeah,
everywhere.
each door had the.
Oh, and
luggage
actually, when we went out on the balcony, that you remember the guy's hand?
yeah,
Well, they was out all the time.
yeah, they were out there all the time. It was hard to go out there and film because they were right there. I mean, when you're on a cruise ship and you're in your balcony, you're right there next to the people.
Yeah, it was so funny seeing him all the time out
Yeah,
there.
he probably thought, "What are these weirdos
But
doing?"
it was pretty private. I would have to go out and hang over
yeah,
hang over the balcony to
see
To
anything that
see-
was going
to
on.
see
Because
him.
there was a partition in between.
yeah.
So you're not going to have, you've got privacy.
Yeah, the balcony. What'd you think about the room upgrade?
Oh,
She
my
got us
goodness.
a room upgrade. I don't care if we stayed, just a window or in the inside.
So
I did
looked
not care.
at what we paid when we booked this back in February or March, and then what the current price was.
Mm-hmm.
And I called them and I'm like, hey, can I get a balcony room? And they were like, well, it'll just be $90 more.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
$90 more. So if you guys get a cruise, check your prices before you
Yeah,
go.
the price will go down the closer they get to the cruise.
Yeah.
And so that's how we were able to use that difference plus the 90 to upgrade our room.
Yeah.
And that was just a week before.
Yeah. It was like a week
Yeah.
or maybe 2.
So
Yeah, I would say it was a week.
look into that when you're going on one. You may be able to.
And we'll try to
upgrade.
show all of the prices. We'll try to get a bill, and I can put it up here and show you how much it cost. Cruising is one of the best priced vacations that we
Absolutely.
go on.
Yeah.
Now, we did not fly, we drove, and she hated that.
I am not I get really car sick. Hence, I got sick the second day. I got seasick.
Yeah.
I just feel awful when I drive for a long period of time.
Now, next time we're going to fly.
Yeah.
Unless it's in New Orleans. We may drive, probably not, because she don't want to. We'll just have to see. Is there anything that we left out?
Yeah.
Excursions.
Excursions, the biggest part.
Yeah. The biggest part, excursions.
The best part.
The best part was the excursions.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this trip was to go to Mexico and see
The Mayan ruins.
bucket list.
Yeah.
It's a bucket list. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's better than, you can't take pictures of it, a video.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe not that port. Maybe
Well,
they had them
I
in
would-
Cozumel too.
I would not go back to the same ones. They have different
Yeah.
ones.
Different cities have different Mayan ruins. So.
I would not go back to the same one again, but it was really neat. It was neat just being in a different country. And I felt safe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel in any danger anytime.
No, not at all. And we drove over an hour to get to the
Yeah, we
ruins.
drove through Mexico for probably an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And this road, which you've seen it.
I mean, just as straight as a
Yeah.
yardstick.
The tour guide, it was great. It was really neat to be in that small van going over there. What'd you think? What'd you think about the other excursion we did?
The other one was great. I mean, you got 5 hours at a beach with an umbrella.
Plenty of time.
Oh my goodness, we had so much fun there.
Mm-hmm.
The water was amazing. We seen fish. The food was
Yeah, they had food at buffet. The service for the
Yeah.
drinks
Yeah,
was great.
wonderful.
We got in the water. Now, this wasn't as good of a beach as when we went to the Bahamas.
Carnival's private island, which we can't think of what it's called right now.
They had a lot more fish,
Yeah,
different fish.
there was a reef, so you could see different colored fish.
Yeah.
This one was just those silver.
But as far as the Cozumel, I liked the other one better. What was it called again? Not the Cozumel port, the other.
Costa Maya.
I liked that port better. It was neat. It had the
Yeah.
dolphin thing. It was
They had the free pool, so
But I felt like Cozumel had more shopping
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a little bit better prices. We didn't really, when you do an excursion, it doesn't leave,
so much of your time is with that excursion. So
and you're kind of, when we got back from the beach, you're kind of tired
yeah,
too.
you've been in the sun all day.
You've been out all day and you
wore
just want to get
out.
back and just chill. But yeah, we had fun at the pool, all the pool stuff. Is there anything else we're leaving out?
Pool stuff.
The pool stuff.
We didn't go to the pool.
The pool. Yeah, we was at the pool most of the time. And
Oh, I thought you meant in the pool.
no, I was meaning we was at the pool hanging out.
I was like, did you go on a different trip? But it was great. The excursions, I mean, because you're guaranteed they're going to take you there and bring you back. So you're not going to miss the ship if it's booked through your cruise line. You're guaranteed to be back. If you're going off, you take that risk
Yeah.
of something happening and you can't get back and then they leave.
We always book with them.
Yeah.
We'll pay extra. I wouldn't want to do something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I know people do and they're fine with it, but that's just...
Okay, Royal Caribbean. I like it better than,
Carnival.
yeah. That's the only two we've been on. I did like
Carnival.
better at some stuff.
Like they had the hamburgers. What was that guy? Guy Fieri's?
Oh my gosh. They made me eat hamburgers. We wouldn't go to the fancy dinner. We was eating
We
hamburgers.
went once to the once or
One
twice.
time. But the kids was younger. It was
Yeah.
kind of, and
It was hard.
we got dressed up.
Oh yeah, to the nines.
Yeah.
For that Carnival cruise. Not so much this one. We were like, I'm not
Yeah.
going all out.
Yeah, we put on a little. You've seen what we wore. But yeah, I definitely want to go with them again. We would like to do Alaska, and this ship goes to Alaska. Mm-hmm. Or did you say was it?
It's only going one more season.
one more season.
And
So
then
we're not going to go next year. I don't think.
No, it's got a different Royal Caribbean ship will resume its place, and I think this one's only going to start doing 3 to 4 day cruises, is what our waiter told us, out of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So they kind of do it like a schedule thing. So
But if you guys want to get on a good ship, eat some good food, have some adventures, it was a good
and
ship,
you're gonna.
and it's cheap.
It's not. Yeah, it's not
It's
going
a
to be
lot-
as expensive as the newer
It's
ones.
a lot cheaper, and we'll find out all that information for you. It's just such a good value. You get your shows, you get your food, then they're taking you places, and I think that's one of the best parts is you're not worried once you get on that ship. You're not worried about transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's taking you and picking you up.
And guess what? The wife doesn't have to cook all week long.
Yeah.
I don't have. I mean, I can clean the room a little bit,
And
but
it's-
I didn't.
And if you do like we did, there's no decision on your food. You don't have to. Where are we going to eat at?
Yeah.
It's you either go to the buffet or you go to the main dining, or maybe you want to have just a small meal. It's not overwhelming the choices. Like when you go on a normal vacation,
Yeah. There
It's
could
a
be
lot.
20 restaurants, and you know how women are. I don't know.
yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, I
I
had
know
two
exactly. You know what? That's funny though is I would deal with that at work.
options. Oh, so it's not just a woman thing.
It's not just a woman thing.
Okay.
All right. I think that pretty much sums it up. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.
Catch you on the next review.
Bye.
Bye.